There's this hidden problem lurking inside so many businesses. It's like this silent drain on profits and on people, and most leaders don't even have a name for it. Well, today, we're giving it one. We're calling it the Human Middleware Tax.
So, let me ask you, what's the biggest hidden cost in your business? Seriously, think about it. It's probably not what you'd guess. It's not on any balance sheet, but trust me, it's costing you dearly every single day.
So who's the culprit? Well, it's something called human middleware. And what is that exactly? It's when your best people, your absolute top performers, are forced to act like a piece of software, spending their precious brainpower just manually moving data between systems that don't talk to each other.
So how does this tax even start? Well, it's a classic case of growing pains, right? As a company gets bigger, it starts to outgrow its original design. The scrappy systems that worked great when you were a team of 10, well, they start to crack and create a ton of friction when you're a team of 50.
Just think about it for a second. Does this sound at all familiar? Your most capable employee, the one you hired for their incredible strategic mind, is now spending hours every week just copying and pasting stuff from a spreadsheet into one platform, and then from that platform into another. That right there is the human middleware tax in action.
Now you might be thinking, okay, yeah, it's a little inefficient, but they get it done. They're heroes. But the real cost of these so-called heroisms is so much more than just wasted time. It's a cost that cuts way deeper than you think.
First off, let's talk money. It hits your bottom line. Every single hour that a skilled, expensive employee spends on manual data entry is an hour they are not spending on high-value, creative, or strategic work. It's a direct, silent tax that's just slowly bleeding your profit margins dry.
But honestly, the financial cost, that's just the beginning. For the employee doing this work, it is absolutely soul-crushing. You hired a rock star and you've accidentally turned them into a human API. It is the fastest possible track to burnout, frustration, and eventually them looking for a new job.
Okay, let's zoom out for a minute, from the individual to the whole organization. When you rely on people to act as the glue holding all your broken processes together, you're not just being inefficient. You are making your entire business incredibly fragile.
And look, the source material just hits the nail on the head here. It says, relying on tribal knowledge and individual heroics makes your business fragile. This is so important. It feels strong because you have these amazing people patching all the holes. But what's really happening is your foundation is becoming brittle. So what are the actual risks we're talking about? Well, for one, if that key person, the only one who knows the weird 12-step process to get the report out, if they leave, your whole operation just wobbles, or maybe it grinds to a complete halt. And second, you simply cannot scale an organization that's built on individual memory. It's impossible. There's a hard ceiling, and you're going to hit it.
So, that's the problem. It's a tax on your profit, a tax on your people, and a tax on your stability. But here's the good news. There is a clear way out of this. It's a pretty simple 3-step fix to build a much stronger, more resilient business. All right, here's your diagnostic. First up, step 1 is to identify. Literally map out every single point where a human being is manually moving data from A to B. Next, step 2, expose. Find the exact bottlenecks that are eating up the most time from your most valuable people. And finally, step 3, calculate. Do the math, tally up the real hard dollar cost of all the inevitable mistakes that come from all that manual entry. And once you do that, this whole diagnostic process forces you to make a really fundamental strategic choice. It's a decision every single leader makes, whether they realize it or not. Are you building a business on scalable systems, or are you building it on fragile memory? And that choice is everything. The old way, the default way, is just to hire more admin staff. Throw more bodies at the problem and hope more hands can untangle the mess. But the strategic way, that's stepping back and prioritizing system design, so you can eliminate the mess altogether. Because when you make that choice, when you decide to prioritize systems over memory, you do something truly transformative. You replace all that brittle operational friction with an engine that is built for growth. You create a durable, scalable powerhouse that doesn't just support your business, it actually makes it stronger. So, that brings us right to the final question you need to ask yourself. Right now, your organization is built on one of two things. It's either built on systems or it's built on memory. Only one of those can actually scale. Which will you choose?